Good morning again, everyone. I don't know if any of you serve on any of the, if you're fire captains or anything, but I'm pretty sure there are more people in this room than there ought to be legally. I'm just going to guess. Anyway, thank you for being here this morning. This is really an incredible morning for the College of New Jersey. As you will remember, Barbara Gittenstein announced her retirement on July 11th, 2017, after 19 years of extraordinary service as TCNJ's 15th president. In fact, Dr. Gittenstein's retirement announcement and her appointment back in October of 1998 each occurred in this very room. I believe we now have a presidential tradition. Throughout President Gittenstein's tenure, the college reached new heights and has become a destination for highly talented and motivated students, as well as outstanding teacher, scholar, faculty, and dedicated, devoted staff. The board took seriously the responsibility of identifying the College of New Jersey's 16th president and named a search committee under the able leadership of board vice chair and TCNJ alum, Suzanne Svidney. Suzanne, are you here somewhere? There you are. The search committee, a diverse group of community members representing the talent and passion of TCNJ, was charged with identifying a highly qualified candidate to lead TCNJ in the coming years. The committee and its consultants solicited input from all TCNJ constituents to develop a leadership agenda and identify the qualities sought in the candidates throughout the process. The committee worked meticulously and tirelessly, always relying on this leadership agenda to review applications, interview candidates, and engage with references. Many of the members of the search committee are with us this morning, and I'd like to take a moment to thank them for their hard work and commitment to the college. Would you please all stand, members of the committee? Thank you. Thank you again. The thoughtfulness of the committee and the efforts of the community, excuse me, the thoughtfulness of the community and the efforts of the committee resulted in the identification of an extraordinary leader, Kathryn Foster. A New Jersey native, Dr. Foster has served as the president of the University of Maine at Farmington since 2012. During her time in Maine, Dr. Foster has been a president focused on high impact, community-engaged, experiential practices. She is a strong communicator and a careful steward of institutional resources. Her degrees from the Johns Hopkins University, Berkeley, and Princeton University have served to form the foundation of scholarship and her commitment to academic excellence and strategic planning. She is an accomplished academic leader with a passion for public education. She embodies our values. Engagement, inclusivity, integrity, and self-reflection, for example, are themes that have been central to her career. The desire to serve others is reflected through her work in the U.S. Peace Corps in the apartheid-era Swaziland, an experience that she says gave her a very personal perspective on the importance of promoting diversity and inclusion. In short, in Dr. Foster, we have found the ideal person to lead our college. She brings visionary leadership, a strong academic perspective, and long-range strategic planning skills that will continue to position TCNJ for the future as a national exemplar. It is now my sincere pleasure to introduce to you the 16th president of the College of New Jersey, Dr. Kathryn Foster.
You know, this moment was already destined to be exhilarating for me, but your presence and your enthusiasm, even if it's born sheerly of curiosity, makes this moment particularly affirming and inspiring. Thank you so much for making me feel welcomed. Now, understandably, because it's a good part of the story, much is being made about my New Jersey roots and the fact that this opportunity allows me to come home. Now, I admit that your location was very attractive to me. I think I mentioned it at least 3 times in the cover letter. But if all I wanted was to come back to New Jersey after many years away, I could have done that at any time. It took this opportunity at this magnificent institution to tug at me, to yank at me actually, to apply for the only position I have wanted or sought since assuming my current presidency in Maine. So why the College of New Jersey? What was so alluring? TCNJ is a gem in public higher education, a gorgeous college with a private luster, an accomplished, eminent, high-quality, caring, genuinely student-centered, authentically inclusive, beautifully led institution with a renowned commitment to and execution of shared governance. All that plus, as was reinforced in every encounter throughout the search process, and I should say through to this moment, you like each other and you love your college. I'm thrilled by the prospect of joining you to ensure that TCNJ flourishes and is positioned to continue to flourish for another 160 plus years. In that endeavor, I love that I have to bring my A game to get the most out of every muscle of leadership. To the best of my abilities, I commit to listen, learn, communicate openly and honestly, facilitate, connect, discuss, deliberate, advocate, find support, recognize talent, credit hard work, energize, cheerlead, celebrate, serve, and commiserate, but the last only when needed. Now, I know that these commitments and my already ample affection will deepen in coming weeks and months as I come to know the full richness of TCNJ. That richness includes all of you and everyone on campus, community partners in Trenton, Ewing, and across the state, the thousands of proud alumni who remember their alma mater with fondness, and the additional thousands of donors and supporters inspired to help this college realize its dreams, and the many legislators, business and civic leaders, media representatives, and other friends who root for this college and play an important role in securing its future. One vignette to close. I noticed that it did not make it into the press release that I wore a sweatshirt to the final interview. This was a full day of speed dating with representatives from TCNJ constituencies, students, faculty, staff, union leaders, deans, cabinet members, alumni, foundation leaders, trustees, the search committee, and Dr. Gittenstein, all field-marshaled by the incomparable Heather Fain. Now, given that I take pride in being put together and turned out for any occasion, and given that candidates who wear sweatshirts to the final interview typically do not get the job, you can rightly assume that wearing one was not some grand conceit to get noticed. Rather, it was the outcome of canceled flights and the very bad misfortune of never-arrived luggage late on a Sunday night. I was devastated. Already TCNJ had captured my head and heart, and the opportunity to serve this talented, diverse, dedicated, and engaged community was something I wanted very badly. But what are you going to do? You do what you can, You do it in a sweatshirt, you call on some inner resilience, and you show them that you can take a punch. Now, the story may be told someday that that's what happened. She was resilient, she took a punch. But the fact that I am standing here, that I got the job after all, says far less about me than it does about you. Only a college with the confidence, character, kind-heartedness, and touch of craziness would look past the sweatshirt and entrust me with this astounding privilege and responsibility. Thank you, TCNJ, the search committee and the trustees especially, for your faith in appointing me as the College of New Jersey's 16th president. I cannot think of a more honorable, meaningful, or joyful way to spend the coming years of my life. Together we will do great things, and I can hardly wait to get started. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and go Lions.
Well, thank you, Dr. Foster. That's exactly what I expected. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, we look forward to working with you over the coming years. Congratulations and welcome to the College of New Jersey again. I now invite all of you to join me next door to meet the President-elect and welcome her to New Jersey and to TCNJ. Thank you, everyone.